On today's exciting episode, I point out why 42 is important and give you the question to the answer. Plus, do you eat potatoes? And I tell you about István Széchenyi. And we answer the question posed by Rex Ross, what's beneath the temple? So I suppose we'd better run the titles. Picture this, an 11-year-old vanilla Minecraft world. Welcome to Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft. Hi, and welcome to Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft, episode 42. Minecraft, life, the universe, everything. Now you might go, what does that mean? Well, you're going to find out as this episode progresses, but I need to give you a little bit of background first of all. You see, back in the 1970s, there was an author by the name of Douglas Adams, and he wrote this fantastic book called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That book then became a radio series, it then became a BBC television series, and more recently, a poor, in my opinion, version of this story was released on a film. In the story, and part of the crux of the story, there was a supercomputer created called Deep Thought. Now, this was built to calculate the answer to life, the universe, and everything. And after 7.5 million years of thinking, it was finally delivered. And here it is. 42! Yes, exactly. So the answer to life, the universe, and everything is 42, according to Douglas Adams. Now, as I mentioned, I do actually know what the question is, but that's for later. I'm gonna keep you hanging on, though I might actually put it down, or not. Don't know. We shall see. But anyway, that's to come. On with the road. As you can see, we're putting in the roads. So as my standard roads, obviously needs a fair bit of cobble. We're going to dig and clear this out. We like to put our road in around the outside of the walls, or the inside of the walls. Right, that's all the cobble used. Let's drop off. Oh, potato! I know there's people that, for some strange reason, seem to have a thing for, are you going to eat potatoes? Yes, I'm going to eat potatoes. Nice to see that the boxes are starting to fill up. That's going to be very, very useful when it's time to create our orange concrete. They're filling up quite nicely. Wonderful. Oh, right. Down to the mine. Now, I will be dressing all of this. I think it's important for the aesthetic look. It's all nice and tidy. As you can see, we can see the floor of the mine, and remember, we're mining on level 15, being that this is a 11-year-old Minecraft vanilla world. Diamonds still spawn on level 15. Right, let's put this chest in. We're going to be using the sand as the centre of the roads running out from the mine. From Pest, we'll probably do the same with Buda as well. Let's do a little bit more mining. We do need some more cobble, and of course the other stone that's going to help us build Pest. Right, let's head back. I think we've got quite a full inventory, so let's drop some of this stuff off. The mine's starting to spread, starting to get there. We've still got to do the walls. Right, sort them out, and remembering we are going to be in need of the gold. Yeah, we are already approaching sort of 250, so we could be looking for 300 subscribers before I've got enough gold. Right. Looking good. Okay, let's complete this. As you can see, we're running the cobble, which is not the answer to life, the universe and everything. Maybe in a Minecraft sense. I think it is in a Minecraft sense. But maybe not for some of you guys. Though, of course, if it was Minecraft, the answer to life, the universe and everything surely would be 64. Just leave that one with you. Right, let's fill this in. Looking good. Marvellous. Right, we will, of course, be tidying up the walls as well, but that'll be a future job. Just need a little bit more cobble so we can complete that side. Do like to keep the look standard. That's looking good. Pleased with that. Yeah, let's take these out. Marvellous. Okay. Really pleased with that. Right. Let's get ourselves back. Yep, quite pleased with that. The mine's starting to grow. Obviously, we've got the flooring in. Still want to tidy up the entrances of the 4 mines. Obviously, north, east, south, and west. Just going to put my cobble. Is that the answer to life, the universe, and everything? Well, from a Minecraft point of view, I think it is. Put your thoughts down in the comments. Right, now, this is where we are going to find something out. Now, as you will probably be aware, a couple of episodes ago, we went across the bay to Buda, and in the bay is a temple. So we're going to go to that temple and we're going to see if there really is a hidden floor. So, time to go across the bay. We're going to take the István Széchenyi, if I pronounced that correctly. Now, I've got to tell you a little bit about István. This was a very impressive guy, often called the greatest Hungarian for his visionary role in modernising Hungary. So, the first major landmark is the Széchenyi Lancid, which is the big bridge, the bridge that connects Buda and Pest. So, let's have a guess what we're going to call the first bridge that we put in. I think you've got an idea on that one. This is, one of the most famous landmarks in Hungary. He also founded the Hungarian Academy of Sciences in 1825 and a champion of modern infrastructure. He believed that Hungary should embrace modernisation while preserving its national identity. He was a brilliant but tormented thinker and sadly died in 1860, officially by suicide. So, what is it exactly that we're looking to do here? Well, this was actually suggested in the comments by Rex Ross, another Minecraft YouTuber. Do go and check out his channel. One of our friends from Oz, from Down Under. Now, what Rex pointed out is that the desert temples, it has been discovered, they have a secret room. Now, I don't know whether this is going to have a secret room, simply because this temple was spawned well before the update. Let's have a look. That's what this is about. So we're going to take the levels down. We're going to clear all of this out underneath the temple, and we're going to have a look to see if there really is a secret room in a temple that was spawned before 2018. So far, nothing. Right, let's go down another layer. Again, we'll go down till we reach bedrock, which we have done. Well, we've cleared it out totally, and nothing was found. So, if these features exist, and I believe they do, I have seen videos that show that there's extra rooms within the desert temples. I think you've got to look for sand in the corners, and of course those temples have got to have spawned since that was applied. Right, I'll put the stairs in. Not sure whether we're going to leave that opening down to the bottom, but we will to start off with. Just going to tidy this up. This could end up becoming the treasury for Buda. Oh, that wouldn't be me if I didn't put a block in the wrong place, would it? Right, let's put our standard Mauvais checkerboard floor in. I'm sure lots of you use this style and pattern. It's just something I've done for a long time. I think it's nice and it's effective. And of course you can always cover it over with carpets. Well, we would if we had any sheep. That is one of the other problems we've got. Yeah, I can hear a villager up there. We've got a few. Yeah, that's not sounding good for that villager. We've got a few villagers that we've trapped when we are looking to let them free and name them after people such as yourself. So if you'd like to be named as a villager, whether that be in Buda or Pest, or you never know, if you're keen on your comments, maybe both, leave a comment. Okay, looking good. Probably have to do some work to get upstairs. Not being upstairs. Previously there was never anything up there, but we will check it out. We will check it out. Right, it's night time. Let's see what we can do with the bow. Look at the hole that's created from the work we've just done. A little spooky cave down there. I just missed. That's okay. Right, careful. There we go. Let's just get back a little bit. He got a bit close for comfort. I don't know if it's an update, but yeah, bow doesn't seem to work as well as it did. Probably just my lack of skill. Let's be fair. Have we got him? No, he's still there. No. Oh, that seemed to bounce off him. Ah, zombie villager. No, we've got nowhere to trap him, so we're just going to take him out. I am aware what the difference is with the zombie villager. Of course, you do get better trades. A skeleton behind us. Right, you're down. And let's take this spider out. That's one. No. And two. That was terrible for three. Right, fourth time lucky. Wow. Okay. That was a bit, yeah, what was going on? Sleepy time. Right, we're going to put the pickaxe up in the left hand so we can pick up the XP. We're going to check the water first. Have a look down there. Oh, Mr. Dolphin. Hi, Mr. Dolphin. Not done anything with dolphins. It'd be nice to have some dolphins in an aquarium. No idea how you catch them. Suggestions down in the comments. That would be quite cool. But yes, right, back to gathering up the last bits and pieces before we there's some more XP, which is obviously sorting out or helping to sort out some of the damage done to the pick. Husk. Got ya. Oh, and he's hit. Brilliant. That would normally, husks would normally be 2 shots, so clearly that cactus has taken off enough hit points to take him out. Now that is marvellous. Right, that is done to there. We will of course be returning to Buda, but I think we'll just get our stuff up and we need to head ourselves back over to Pest. Okay. Why does it do that? Now that is ultra deep. Look at that. Right, we've got it. Have a little look around. Obviously we've got our super helmet. which enables us to stay underwater for a considerable amount of time, much longer than a normal helmet, of course. Right, so back across the water to Pest. Looking good. You can see the smoke, of course, from the treasury. And the Arcadia, if I'm pronouncing that correctly for no less. He did point out that I got that wrong. Yeah. Looking good. Taking the ship back to the eastern dock. Obviously the V-Craft dock hasn't been built yet. It's on the list, V-Craft. It's on the list, don't worry. Oh, I almost forgot. You want the question, don't you? The question for life, the universe and everything, of which the answer is 42. Of course there's more. But before we give you the answer, or I should say the question to life, the universe and everything, let's give some shout outs to our commentators while we're down here mining, looking for those diamonds. So first a shout out, Mr. Joe Games, another Minecraft YouTuber. Do go and have a look at Joe's channel. He's got some good stuff up there. Also a big shout out going out to Dennis Brocard. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, Dennis, I have probably totally destroyed your name. My apologies. Next to mention Utglol. Utglol. Utgol. Yes, well, big shout out to you. Thank you very much for the comment. And last but not least, also a big shout going out to Penk. Thank you. Right, so back to the bit that you've been waiting for. Well, for those that aren't that up on the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Douglas Adams, the author, obviously set up the whole story around the fact that this supercomputer came up with the answer being 42, and obviously this being episode 42, it's why I've dropped these little bits in. Well, no one knew what the question was. The point of the books and the film also sort of explained that Earth was created as a supercomputer to give us the answer or give us the question. However, literally minutes before the Earth was due to complete its computer program, it was destroyed to make a hyperspace bypass. But you'd have to read the books or watch the radio and television series for that. I don't recommend watching the new film. Sorry, can't do that. But anyway, the answer. This came from someone on YouTube called Craig Bailey 3321. So I'm going to tell the story. According to him, on April the 29th, 2005, he was at the Disney E1 Cap Theatre in Hollywood. He was attending the very first showing of the new film for The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the one that I've mentioned I didn't like. And he had a wonderful conversation with an older gentleman who said he was part of the original radio broadcast team. He then mentioned that he asked Douglas Adams why the answer to life, the universe and everything was 42. And Adams told him, if you count all the dots on a pair of dice, so that's 2 dice, you will therefore see that the answer is 42. So the question is, now to quote Deep Thought, you're not going to like it. You're really not going to like it. If life is just a roll of a pair of dice, what is the answer? So from Mauvais Adventures in Minecraft, until next time.